I had wrote something down for you guys, and I think it's important that I express this, um, just because this is finally it. Like, this is finally it. So, today I'm gonna talk about entering into your, actually, discovering about your stability and your foundation. So, this was a transmission that I received, and it's pretty short, and I will reflect on it. Live in truth. It's time to tell the story never told. Dreams come true. 0 plus 1 equals the 1. Simple. A proper way of being aware that your building is balanced and filled with prosperity and harmony. Check the foundation of the roots. If there's love, then it's enriching you. If there are too many energy demands and control, then consider what eternal factors are interrupting the quality in where you stand in the kingdom. So, I just recently took a massive, long journey. I mean, I mean, the drive was pretty chaotic, because when you come upon before your foundation, there comes this intensity of waves of, had I not, would have, how come, why did I let, all these leaking external factors start coming upon this journey that you're entering. So as you're driving, walking, commuting, anything, walking your dog, walking with someone, doesn't matter, yourself, anything, but you're journeying with your body, you're progressively moving the energy. There comes this whole unfolding, right, in front of your eyes. It's very fast because the intensity is you catching up to the stability of your foundation, of your truth. There's only one truth out here. Doesn't matter. Let's drop this competition right now. It doesn't matter who said what, came out, what you read, what came through a transparent, obvious conversation. Doesn't matter. Witness the everlasting point when you're right there, witnessing it. Okay, so you're at, like I said, 0. You're witnessing it. Okay, so as you're journeying comes this whole what they call black hole. You start to witness the unraveling cosmos of your character. All the characters come out in front of you. So you must say right there then, you choose, you need to choose the deciding internal factor that's going to align with the very character that is going to bring upon the greatest stability of your foundation. There's always gonna be, again, okay, I noticed there's a crack on the street where I'm walking. Maybe you hadn't noticed it and you've been taking this journey walk or this run, or you witness someone coming about, or you witness just something differently. Understand that right there, that's awareness. What's happening is awareness. It's asking you, since now that you have evolved into this character, are you going to decide to do something about it? Because the power is within your authority. And so when you start to do that, what's happening inside of you in this journey is that you're spiraling up within your DNA. Okay? The awareness is happening. Everything is happening because you're becoming into the known aspect of your character. Maybe this was in the dark, but the fact that you're actually making it known, now it's within your light. Now it's right there. So I want to take you in, okay, with your permission. This is too much for you. It's okay. You just, exit, like, subscribe, anything, doesn't matter. So right now everything is happening for you. So this gives you the opportunity to surrender to that very character, nature, that is going to stabilize your foundation. See, people do this in forms of going out of themselves and worshiping, okay? Like worshiping the strength that they think that is not within them. But what's actually happening is that you're creating within yourself this sense of thirst. This thirst is going to start demanding greater perceptions of light that you had probably never known. And now you feel it, you see it, you're like, wow, this intensity is strong. Mind you, don't need to do anything. But what you do need to do is carry on. The intention is clear. The direction of what you desire to focus on, it's clear. Do not rob yourself by saying that it's not clear. It's clear. So I'm going to show you something. Probably I tend to prepare way ahead, and it's something that it's already unfolding, and the picture's not there yet, but you know, your trust within that creation, it starts to, like I said, unfold. So see here, I had done this. I had done this a while back. I did this on February 18th. But now this is unfolding to me, and probably to way others, because we're all a collective being within one. So what I just showed you, the spiral in the middle, is you coming up to your awareness. The lines you saw that look like arms coming out, it's like a tree, you know? It's giving yourself and acknowledging where is your integrity of your beliefs. See, when you go with your integrity of your beliefs and your intentions clear where your roots are, it's going to give this enormous strength of yourself. You're going to strengthen it, because that's normally what happens when we put a lot of focus on things. But in this video, I'm talking about stability and in your foundation, your new foundation right now, okay? Because we could start over. You can go to zero, you know? There is no shame in that, because constantly we're birthing ideas, constantly we're creating a better fashion of things that is going not only make us aware, but is going to appeal in the path that's going to make us go further and further within our options. So as you are planting your hands, your hands into your roots of your foundation, boom, you feel it, the force, right? You feel the force, this energy, right? So once you do that, you're going to admit, you're going to hold yourself hard, like you're holding the other side of you that's making one, unity. I'm pretty sure you've seen this symbol. Go beyond the symbol. Go beyond right now. So I'm breaking it down for you with your character right now. This is just an escape right here. So as you hold your accountable self, you're going to acknowledge the power within that is integrating everything. There are going to be unknown parts, but it's okay, because now you trust this new foundation. And so when you are totally integrated with your body, mind, soul, spirit, anything really right now that is going to cast the bigger vision of your foundation, it's going to happen quickly. But the first thing is accountability. Where in your foundation you see that it's weakened. Externally, it could be, it doesn't matter if you have a house, your plumbing, maybe your water needs attention, maybe the whole alignment of your house, maybe the alignment of certain parts of your body, maybe adjusting the exercises that you do, or just areas where it needs more enrichment, relationships, friendships. However, this is where it's inviting you to find harmony within that. So then, when you do that, this is gonna start to amplify your life. Because now this manifestation of creating more stability of your foundation, there are gonna be, before you, other hands. I'm so sorry. So other hands become involved. Other hands. In a tree, it looks like new branches, new leaves, new colors, new just roots that start to appear above the soil, or you feel the ground much more enriched, right? Because there's other parts of the ecosystem playing it out with you. So this is a time where you're gonna raise your level of gratitude with your stability, putting more enrichment in those areas. See, if it feels very, in your stability, if it feels more demanding, out of control, your mental character is not figuring out the ways, it's confused, it's trying to find the door, okay? It's trying to really tell you, do not go with like going out to external factors that are going to play your other character of life. You see, if you are a person, I'm going to put this example of this character that has the ways of disempowering. So you're a person that disassembles. Okay, so just understand that this focus of this character that you carry out daily, you don't want to depend too much on that, because what happens is that when you're looking inside and you're seeing the grand foundation of where your love hold, you can create cracks that will start to affect other networks that you're trying to create. And so basically, you'll probably get misunderstandings, and you'll start to wonder, why is this happening? You know, I've never been sick or just unhealthy or anything like that. You're just like, okay, I've never heard this before. I've never been through this. So because of the fact that you have a type of character that you hold in your reality, within your imagination, that likes to take away, put it together, take away, put it together. So there's nothing wrong with this. But understand that while you're taking away and putting together, within that whole scope, just take a step back and remember why. Remember who is doing this. What's the action about within your foundation? At the end of the time, there has to be a type of negotiation with yourself where you'll have to come into a commitment with. You can't delete, erase, shove, push, pull, none of that. That's all within you. So in the next video, I will talk about when you are faced with your new foundation, how it's important that you realize that when you're on this matter of whatever this is looking at within your foundation of growth, development within yourself, there has to be, when it comes to the other hands, there has to be a negotiation of commitments. And it has to be very empowering, because now we're speaking about, the heart. Now we're delving into the greater matters of deeper roots of love, where it's going to spread out, not only to your family, to your friends, to yourself, to God. It's going to spread out to the other effects of communities, to the other effects of tribes, to the animals, to the soil, to the water, because that's all a part. You're a part of harmonizing the ecosystem of this earth. And that's a treasure. That's a miracle. That's something beautiful. You see, this is where you start to understand and embrace how this aspect of character, of who you are, is going to enrich so much of your foundation because of the love you hold. It's your unique blueprint. And so never question if you have enough. You don't ever want to do that. Everyone has enough. But first is first. Write down or take a note where you're holding yourself more accountable with which character, because that's the reality you live in. And so it's very human, as they say, to just come up with things. We all can come up with grand ideas. We're all capable of that. But you see, when you're very much opening to this awareness, understand that that's your responsibility if you want to cast it to the ecosystem. And there are gonna be so many people, so many wonders of this life that are gonna be open arms to what is expressing of your one, of your nature. So I want you to completely start now. Just start now. That's it. And if, like I said, if there's more demands, more out of control, you know, don't cast it into judgment, because that's what that character does. A judgmental character wants to immediately put a label on something, and once it does that, it holds it there. It's like holding something on your shelf, right, in your library, and you know that's there. But what happens is that starts to affect everything around, because you need to head on deal with it. So when there is this whole beliefs going around and it's out of control, take your time with this, because that's what I said. The journey is unfolding as you are becoming in this awareness. So when you come into the point of your stability, of your foundation, strength comes to you, acknowledging accountability. All of a sudden, you take one character at a time, meaning you take one character out of yourself that is going to align with your grand belief, that is going to create more stability in your foundation. So if you're a person that likes to raise the stakes all the time, that likes to put a lot of actions everywhere, this is fine. This is fine. Okay? All is going to happen is that eventually you will start to understand that these are a lot of responsibilities and a lot of demands. So then you ask dreams, so what do I do? Because I've literally put it almost everywhere scattered. Well, what's your focus, I ask you? Where's your focus? how does the direction of that focus look like? Does it stabilize you? And on top of that, is this foundation aligning with your strength? Is it type of energy that you have to become more involved and you don't want to? Or is it an energy that keeps you very involved, enriched, but it's not fulfilling? So then you have to talk to this character, embrace this character. See, in your imagination, you're gonna start to wake up this other side that you didn't think that you even knew. So what happens? You start to pave the way in your journey. But you start to also discover what's not working, what's working, what's functioning properly, and what's balancing the integrity of your beliefs. So I hope this can be the best beginning of your new chapter, because we all have the choice of starting again. Just see this for what it is, and then start to stabilize it. That's all.